You don't judge books by their cover. Sadia seems so happy and restless at home in Boku. But beneath her smile is a heart of pain and rejection. Sadia is suffering from elephantiasis. The story of the 43-year-old mother is held captive by rejection and despair.
I had a normal growth from childhood to womanhood and up to the moment I gave birth. My husband and myself traveled to Abidjan in search of a job. There, we worked on a cocoa farm until one day, during our usual works on the farm, a wood pricked my leg. This caused a tiny scratch on my leg, which later developed into a boil. After several unsuccessful attempts to burst the boil, I was hospitalized. In fact, I was 9 months pregnant at that time.
2 weeks of admission to the hospital yielded no positive results. She had no choice but to resort to herbal treatment.
I had no choice but to resort to herbal treatment. The first herbalist I visited failed to find a cure to my leg. The second herbalist I went to, however, caused the boil to burst after a successive application of some selected herbs. The parts that came out afterwards gave me some little relief.
At this point, Sadia could sense she was pregnant but could not stand nor walk.
I could neither stand nor walk. After 2 months in bed, I gave birth, and miraculously, I was able to walk on the day I gave birth, but with the help of a walking stick.
Sadia and the husband returned to Ghana to find cure to her condition. She visited many health facilities, but all in vain. Her husband, Seydou Alam, took her to a herbalist in Burkina Faso.
It wasn't long enough for us to get back to Ghana to seek a complete cure to my sickness. My husband took me to a herbalist in Burkina Faso. I felt completely cured. After 3 weeks of herbal treatment, my husband left for Ghana to secure money to settle the bills. 3 days after he returned to Burkina Faso, the leg got swollen again, to the surprise of the herbalist. This time, not only did I have swollen leg, I also had severe headache.
Her condition became worse and Sadia had trouble breathing. She was unable to eat and drink. She says it was bad experience.
I had difficulty breathing. It was a really bad experience for me. I was in that condition for 2 weeks. The third week, a considerable amount of pus spilled from my nostrils in a way that made me wonder if I had a boil in my head. It was after that I realized I could now breathe well with an improvement in my diet.
Sadia's husband ended up abandoning her and the children. She has no means of livelihood and cannot also afford to take good care of her children, as one of them now has 2 children out of wedlock.
I'm 19 years old and I completed JHS 2019. Actually, I feel bad about my mom's condition, and we have no any other option than to just keep it like that. So proudly, if they can help us, help her to get better, we will be thankful and grateful to them.
Because me jai school from 1 and I'm going to my second year. But Mamma Yaleno, a hand, because it is sorry in time be no case say na higher near Timmy Yakuru, when Timmy Nante. Guess I or no woman drew sa and sana. Ayay, a cop.
Painfully, the savings she made in Côte d'Ivoire went to drugs. She has no money left on her the challenges that come with daily upkeep for her children and their children are compounding. Sadia lives in this 5-bedroom apartment with her children. It doesn't matter what goes on here and outside. She wants to be treated. A report by Mohammed NURUDEEN